Releasing December 19, 2025. Avatar. Fire and Ash introduces something unprecedented. Na'vi villains. The Mangkwan Clan, known as the Ash People, and their leader Varang represent the franchise's darkest evolution yet. James Cameron isn't delivering the Avatar film fans expect. He's shattering the humans bad, Na'vi good paradigm to explore how trauma and abandonment create villains who see themselves as heroes. The Mangkwan Clan once lived peacefully with a gigantic home tree at their village center. Then catastrophe struck. A massive volcanic eruption consumed their forest homeland, reducing their sacred home tree to a charred stump. As their world burned, the Mangkwan people cried for help. They prayed desperately to Eywa, but according to their lore, Eywa never came. Varang declares in the trailer, "The fire came down from the mountain, burnt our forest. My people cried for help, but Eywa did not come." That moment of divine silence transformed survivors into something unprecedented among Na'vi, nature's rejectors. The clan faced starvation in their ash-covered wasteland, developing what actress Una Chaplin describes as a bunch of unresolved trauma. But one person refused to let them die. Varang, just a little girl when disaster struck, rose to save her people, though her methods would make her the villain of this story. The Ash People didn't just survive, they systematically dismantled every spiritual practice that defines Na'vi civilization. The 3 laws of Eywa guide all Na'vi. Don't set stone upon stone. Don't use the turning wheel, and don't use metals of the ground. The Mangkwan violate all 3. They openly wield human firearms, the first Na'vi clan to willingly embrace such weapons. They wear metal earrings, a direct violation of sacred law fans immediately noticed, posting, "Varang wears metal earrings. She really hates Eywa." Fire sits at the heart of their transformed culture. While other Na'vi fear fire as destruction, the Ash People embrace it as their only truth. Varang proclaims fire is the only pure thing in this world. They've turned the volcano that destroyed them into their identity. Most disturbingly, they accept murderous outcasts and Na'vi who have killed their own kind, transforming the Ash People into a haven for Pandora's most violent rejects. Their philosophy is ruthlessly pragmatic. Power and might will make them thrive. They've become conquerors and aerial pillagers who raid nearby villages for resources. Multiple verified sources from CinemaCon 2025 confirm the Ash People possess the ability to ignite fire with a snap of their fingers. This suggests either a darker aspect of Pandora's neural network, powers granted after rejecting Eywa, or advanced techniques that create spontaneous fire. Whatever the mechanism, fire-based warfare defines their combat style. They attack with flaming arrows, wield human flamethrowers, and launch devastating aerial assaults. Their destruction of the Aranahi clan's home tree involved setting vast forest areas ablaze. James Cameron noted, "When you think about it, what is fire? Fire can be hatred, and violence or trauma, and power, or misuse of power." Una Chaplin's Varang represents Avatar's most complex character, simultaneously hero and monster, depending on your perspective. Varang was a young child when volcanic fire destroyed her world. As survivors faced starvation, she made a choice. Instead of praying to an absent goddess, she goes towards a different power, and tries to harness that, and in so doing kind of raises her people out of misery. Cameron confirms she pulled them out of intense misery, including starvation, and became the hero of her people. Her clan now worships her like a queen, but survival came at a terrible price. Varang serves as Tsahik, but went what Cameron calls the dark path of being a shaman. He reveals she sought out the dark version of those arts and trained herself. She actually has this kind of mind domination capability and pain infliction capability. Her combat arsenal includes flamethrowers, bows with flaming arrows, and unique dual blades. She leads raids from her Night Wraith mount, raining fire on peaceful clans. Cameron's assessment: Varang is the leader of a people who have gone through an incredible hardship. She's hardened by that. She will do anything for them, even things that we would consider to be evil. The marketing has deliberately positioned Varang as Neytiri's foil, and the parallels are tragic. Both lost their home trees to catastrophic destruction. Both are fierce warrior women devoted to protecting their people. Both are spiritual and tactical leaders. But where Neytiri turned to Eywa for healing, Varang rejected her entirely. Where Neytiri maintains balance with nature, Varang dominates through force. It's explicitly stated that Neytiri will meet her match in Varang. The trailer shows their confrontation. Varang holding Kiri hostage, sneering, "Your goddess has no dominion here." Neytiri is grieving Netiam's death, consumed by rage. Jake pleads, "You cannot live like this, baby," in hate. Meanwhile, Varang leads from ancient, unresolved trauma. Both women are right from their perspectives. Both are protecting their people. There's no simple good versus evil here. The most shocking development is the alliance between the Ash people and Colonel Quaritch, now a Na'vi recombinant covered in Ash people war paint. What the Ash people gain: advanced RDA military technology, flamethrowers, guns, mechs, and strategic advantage. What Quaritch gains: Na'vi allies without moral hesitation, local knowledge, legitimacy, and proxy warriors. Their shared goal: eliminate the Na'vi resistance at all costs, targeting Jake Sully's forces specifically. Their coalition destroyed the Aranahe clan's home tree, burning entire forest regions to ash. They attacked the peaceful wind traders from above with flaming arrows. They launch brutal raids on the Sully family. Varang holds both Kiri and Spider hostage. But Quaritch faces an identity crisis about his nature as a recombinant. Cameron hints at possible redemption. Quaritch's soul is very much in play in movie 3. The title carries profound thematic weight. Fire represents hatred, anger, and violence, the initial destructive force. Ash represents the aftermath: grief, loss, depression. The vicious cycle: grief transforms into rage. Rage manifests as violence. Violence creates more loss, generating more grief. The film's opening crystallizes this. The fire of hate gives way to the ash of grief. This applies to multiple storylines. The Ash people's transformation from tragedy to aggression, Neytiri's grief threatening to consume her, the broader conflict where each side's losses justify further violence. Cameron passionately criticized Hollywood. Commercial Hollywood doesn't do well dealing with grief the way human beings really deal with it. Characters get killed off, and then everybody's happy again. He promises authentic portrayal, spanning films 3, 4, and 5. Avatar. Fire and Ash promises to fundamentally transform the franchise by introducing moral complexity that challenges assumptions. The Mangkwan represent a dark possibility. What happens when Na'vi lose their spiritual foundation? When survival demands compromise of every value held sacred? Varang embodies tragic villainy. She's not evil by nature, but by necessity. She saved her people. That can't be dismissed, even as we watch her attack others. Her existence asks, what would you do to save your family if you felt abandoned by everything you believed in? Cameron's message resonates beyond Pandora. We have a lot of anger and a lot of rage in the world we live in right now. The Ash people represent that anger transformed into destructive force. The volcanic eruption happened generations ago, but its consequences define them today. Fire and Ash asks, can trauma be healed, or does it merely create more trauma? Can faith be restored after abandonment? December 19th, 2025. Varang declares to all who follow Eywa, your goddess has no dominion here. The question isn't whether she's right about Eywa's limitations. The question is whether there's another way to survive beyond embracing fire and becoming ash.
This is the only pure thing in this world. The fire came from the mountain, burnt our forest. My people cried for help. But Eywa did not come.
If you enjoy our content and want us to keep delivering the latest news, reviews, and gameplay tips, please consider supporting us by clicking the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified about our latest uploads. Join the Power Play community with Jason Creed. Thank you for being part of our journey. Let's keep gaming together.